Seniors, congratulations. You have made it. You'll be graduating here shortly, and we need to make a decision. Do you want to keep all that work that you did throughout your high school career, or is it okay if it disappears after you graduate? So if you would like to keep any of it, or if you are on the fence and not sure if you want to keep any of it, I recommend that you go through this process. This is the same process we went through on the presentation as well. So let's create a new account. Come up here, click your person icon, and simply add an account. Okay, first thing you're going to do is add a new email account. It's obviously going to be your account, so don't call it newemail@gmail.com. Instead, whatever you want to call it. Okay, type in your password and begin. Now I've already done that. I've created an account over here. My account is called Fake Account. It's my own fake account that I use for doing just this. Now that you've created your account, what you need to do is find the folders you want to share that you can access later on. So if you want to share everything, you can tap on the first one, scroll down, and find the last folder or file you want to keep. And you're going to press this shift button. So it shifts right here. Press the shift and tap the last folder you want. And that'll highlight everything at once. Again, find the folders you want, the first one and the last one. Press the shift button. And it'll highlight them all at once. At that point, you can click the share. And just simply enter your email.com, make sure it says to edit, and send. Okay. Other thing you can do is to pick certain files that you want. In this case, the control. Now I'm on an Apple, so that's a little bit different button. CTRL, control. Click the control button and just select certain files that you would like to use. So you can see it skips over the other ones. There again, press the share icon and you can type in your email address just like you did before, etc. Okay, and hit send. In this case, I'm going to send this one over to my fake account. Done. Now one thing to keep in mind, any file you send, if you change anything on the document you've shared over, like if you move it somewhere else, you change the settings on it, the teachers will not be able to access that document anymore. I'll explain more on that in a second. I'm going to flip over to my fake account now and go down to shared with me. Here's the item I just shared today. I will select that and I'll see these different icons that pop up at the top here. And this one is add to drive. I want you to add this one to your drive. Okay, it says added to my drive. I can now come over to my drive, tap on it, and I will see here's the item I just added to my drive. At this point, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use these three dots a lot. Okay, I'm going to double tap, and I'm going to select all the files in here. Remember that shift feature? I'll select them all at once. I'll come up to the three dots, and I'll click on Make a Copy. Now it's going to make a copy of those, all three of them, right here in one location. What I want to do with these, or I should say four of those, take all the ones that I copied, and I want to take them and either drag them up to my drive, or I want to come over here to the three dots again and say Move To. I want to move to a new folder. That new folder I'll call click Accept, and I'm going to move here. Okay, But this one was created inside my folder. See, it's inside this folder. I don't want it there. I actually want this folder moved to my drive. I want to take it out of that folder in case something happens. There we go, it's done. Now it is under my drive, and I can see all the copies. All this work now is mine. Doesn't matter what happens to the other folder. This other folder on my drive, what you need to do at this point, that was fall selection, is come up to share, and I'm going to X off. I'm not deleting it. If I delete it, that can cause problems for you and your teacher. I'm going to do that, and now I will no longer have access to this folder. If I try to, excuse me, fall selection, should no longer have access to that folder in a second once it kicks in, and that will save it back on my school drive where everything will be good. If you have any questions, let myself know or let Ms. Chauncey know. Be happy to help.